I'm Alex from Wilkinson Cameras, and today I'm talking about the new DJI Flip. This is our first video for 2025, so I hope everybody had a great Christmas and New Year, and what a great product to start with. We're on the edge of Ullswater in the Lake District, and we're also going to be heading up to the Borrowdale Valley. It's incredibly cold, it's incredibly windy, that's why I've got so many layers on, and it's been a little bit windy for this here, but more on that later. But we're going to get some really nice shots from this. The DJI Flip combines the key features of the DJI Mini 3 and 4 and the Neo, which results in a relatively compact, sub 249 gram drone with better image quality and flight experience than the Neo. It's an ideal drone for photography and video, for travel, outdoor sports and general outdoor vlogging. So if the super fun but kind of entry-level Neo is appealing to you, but just doesn't offer the features or the image quality that you need, then the Flip might be the one for you. It's designed to take gorgeous 48 megapixel stills, great 4K 60 video, and has some really great subject tracking features and connectivity, which will make this a great tool for outdoor vloggers. Starting at a launch price of just $549 or $659 for the Fly More combo, this offers real value for money as well. The Flip promises image quality on a par with the Mini 4 Pro, which is great because the Mini 4 Pro is a seriously capable little drone. And for us, the Neo is great for fun, but it doesn't really offer us the image quality that we need and are used to for our content creation purposes. Along with this, you have the full coverage carbon fibre propeller blades for propeller guards for added crashability, which is good news for me because I've crashed every single drone that we own. I'm not really allowed to fly them anymore, but here we are. It has the super fun features from the Neo, including the ability to take off from your hand and land in it. The guards mean that it's also safe to fly near people, and they protect your fingers as well. Combine this with some of its impressive tracking features, and you've also got a drone that's capable of taking your vlogging videos to the next level. You don't even need a remote to fly it. You can use some of the preset functions or your mobile phone to control it. We've got the RC2 remote with us so that we can get the very most from it today though. Let's get into the details, but first, if you enjoy this video, please give us a like and a subscribe. It all helps us grow as a channel. First things first, obviously the name comes from the design. It's really lightweight, and as implied, the propellers fold away like this to make it as compact as possible. A nice feature is that you can set it to turn on when you unfold it, and when you fold it away for travel or storage, it will automatically turn off. The Flip features the same image sensor as the Mini 4 Pro and uses an f1.7 wide aperture lens, which should give us a bit of bokeh when following or focusing on a subject. For video, you've got 4K 60 and D-Log-M, which both offer a lot more versatility. 4K 60 should make for some pretty epic sports tracking with lovely slow motion capabilities, and by shooting a D-Log-M you can retain as much dynamic range as possible, so you have more control in post-production and for colour grading. This is good for us as we may need to match up footage shot from a drone, another drone, or our filming cameras and any demo cameras that we're using. So the Flip has more advanced users covered if required. But you might just be as happy filming in the standard profile or using the HDR video features. We fully understand that not everyone wants to have something to edit. You just want to share it straight to your phone and get it straight onto social media. The Flip has you covered for this as well. Just a quick note, because at launch, this was, or when we first got told about this, we were told that it had 4K 60 video. And some of the coverage that's come out since launch says that it goes up to 4K 100. So we'll clarify that and test that out if we can today. For social media, whilst this doesn't have a dedicated vertical shooting gimbal like the Mini 4 Pro, you do have the ability to shoot vertical footage in camera and frame accordingly. This is achieved by cropping into the sensor, and it results in 2.7K vertical video, which is more than enough for Reels, YouTube Shorts, TikTok, etc., where you only need full HD. For stills, you can take up to 48 megapixel stills in RAW and JPEG. There is just one camera on this drone, as you'd expect, but you can use the panorama photo mode to take a panorama still shot as well. This is super clever actually. The drone will hover and take a series of shots which are then stitched together. Other features found in the Flip include master shots, time lapse and quick shots. We do have a separate video where we explain quick shots in more detail and show what each one looks like. I will put a link below to that. Quick shots are a set of automated short flight modes. They use the tracking features to fly around your chosen subject. This could be a person or a place, but it will always be the focus of the shot. It's a quick and easy way to add really dynamic shots to your videos. From a vlogging perspective, it means that you can just hide the remote or your phone and add some really professional looking shots to your video, your own personal aerial film crew. Master shots is sort of similar, but the drone will decide on the moves, do a few different ones and stitch them together into a cinematic video in camera. No editing required. This one isn't for us. We like a little bit more creative control, so we'll probably stick to quick shots, but it's great for people who just want quick and easy results. Some cool video and vlogging features include new close range follow, which allows me to present directly to the camera as I walk towards the drone, or for the drone to follow right behind me as I walk, ride, run, probably won't be running if I'm being completely honest, or any other activity that I'm taking part in. The propeller guards mean that even if the drone was to break for any reason, I won't hurt myself running into it. But as yet, it has been where it should be without any issues. For presenting to the camera, you can pair a DJI Mic 2 to your mobile, and when starting the recording from the app, you can use the mic to record your voice. It applies noise cancellation to remove the noise of the flip. It's not the best sound quality in the world, as you'll see in our example, but it is usable and it's a pretty cool feature to have. Right, okay, I don't have the windshield with me, so hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad, but this is using the DJI mic, and you'll see that as long as I've got my phone open and the mic connected to my phone through Bluetooth, I can actually talk directly to the camera whilst being filmed. And as you'll hear, the sound quality is not incredible, but it's pretty good, and it's blocking out a lot of that propeller noise, so it's actually quite impressive as a little backup cameraman. Like its little brother the Neo, you can fly the flip from the palm of your hands and have it land there as well. For takeoff, you have to just pinch it underneath. Using your actual palm will result in your fingers poking into the propellers, and for safety it'll immediately cut out. This does mean that if you put your finger, you end up putting your finger on a button on the side, which is necessary to start the flight if you're not using a remote on your phone, but it also means that you might accidentally change the mode when you pick it up, like I have done a few times. There's a quick start recording and voice commands, so when you want to just get content on the go, it's really quick to do so. You don't have to get the controller out, you don't need to get your phone out. It's great that it's so versatile, and as you'll see from our footage today, it's incredibly stable even when it's tracking your movement. It's your own personal cameraman or woman. I think one of us two might be out of a job if we're not careful. Compared to the Neo, the obstacle avoidance is a lot better thanks to forward and down facing sensors and better low light and backlit obstacle avoidance as well. But do bear in mind that it can't actively bypass obstacles. It should brake to avoid them, but it won't actively bypass them. And these features are only active when flying in manual mode. So if you are using the intelligent modes that we've already mentioned, and most of you will be, do bear in mind that it is far from crash proof. You do have to carefully consider your surroundings. Flight time is slated as 31 minutes, but I doubt this with video recording or in strong winds. It's probably more like 15 to 20. It does take a dedicated battery, so I'd probably look to buy a spare or buy the combo kit, which includes the RC2 remote and some spare batteries and a multiple battery charger. You can also buy ND filters for the Flip, which allows even more creative control on bright days. To get the most out of the DJI Flip, you're going to want to pair it with the RC2 remote control, which is great news for Mini 4 Pro or Air 3S owners who maybe want this as a second option and already have that remote. When flying using your mobile, you are limited to 50 meters of video transmission, and the range that you can fly is also limited. It's a bit fiddly for real piloting, I'd say, as well, but pairing it with the RC2 extends your video transmission range up to 13 kilometers, assuming that there's absolutely nothing in the way, like a town or a mountain. But regardless, the range is massively extended and the flyability is massively improved. Speed-wise, the Neo can fly at 8 meters per second versus 12 meters per second for the Flip, which is the same as the Mini 4 Pro. This is about 27 miles per hour and should mean that you can keep up with the very fastest runners and most cycling activities and other similar sports. Thanks to its portability and the number of ways that you can use the Flip, it makes an ideal companion for days like this where we want to get some additional video content at the quality that we need. And it's been really fun to use. So if you're looking for a drone that isn't going to break the bank, but will give you a really versatile little tool to enhance your content for either personal social media or as maybe a professional content creator who wants a quick and easy setup, then this should be the one that you should consider. If you want a super fun toy that shoots reasonable 4K video, and that's all you need, look at the Neo. It's great fun. If you need 4K vertical shooting in a compact drone and can forgo the follow modes that the Flip has, then look towards the Mini 4K Pro. Bonus points here for extra obstacle avoidance as well. If you need a real professional filmmaker tool and size, weight and budget aren't a concern for you, then look towards the Air 3S or the Mavic. Remember, if you're in the UK, then head to wilkinson.co.uk where you can buy a huge range of DJI drones, get help and advice, and you can visit our stores in the northwest of England as well. Hopefully I've been able to show you all the features of the Flip and help you decide which DJI drone should be your next drone. But do let us know in the comments if you want to see anything else or have any questions. And please give us a subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. We do have a short video on the Neo and the Mini 4 Pro as well, which I'll link below, so check those out. And thank you for watching.